Snax on Sports back with another one. What's good with y'all on? What's good with y'all, man? What y'all on, gang? What is y'all on, man? Punk ass motherfucking bitch ass light right here. We gonna try to make it happen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Snax on Sports, man. I'm back with another one, and we finna talk about this NBA All-Star Weekend that just happened this past weekend. You know what I mean? And all the all the ins and outs and talking points behind that. You feel me? Hold on real quick. Wipe this motherfucker down real quick. My bad. For a little more clarity. Cheyenne, what's going on with the kid, though? Trying to just get my little lighting right and shit, man. Because these two lights right here ain't working right. You feel me? But yeah, man. Hey, man. You know I was gonna get ready to talk about little bitch James. You know what I'm saying? And load management for the All-Star game. Come on now. Like, come on, bro. LeBron James. LeBron Ramon James. What type of middle name is Ramon? Okay. How the fuck you gonna let us know, the people, you know what I'm saying, that your bitch ass ain't playing, you know what I'm saying, and you want to hog a spot up, you know what I'm saying, you want to hog a spot from somebody else that could have came up in there and did their thing. You know what I'm saying? That just don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody been saying, LeBron James knew that he wasn't going to play. He knew from the time that they released this format, you know what I mean, that made it all, he trying to stick, I don't know why, he's trying to stick it to the league for whatever reason. Like, why are you trying to stick it to the league? Like, this is a player management league now. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, Adam Weasel ass Silver then gave your ass everything that you wanted. Everything. And you trying to stick it to them and stick it to him for what? Everything is the way you wanted it. The league is soft to the motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? And just the way the whole league is, LeBron James is the leader of that. This whole player empowerment shit. Now look what the fuck going on. Y'all niggas stupid. Even his homeboy Draymond Perkins and Shannon Sharp called his ass out. They got to. They had to. If they didn't call him out on this, they would lose credibility, man. They would lose all credibility. You got to call out LeBron James on this fuckery right here. You don't do no shit like that. He's once again showing that he feels like he's above the league. You know what I'm saying? He's bigger than the program. He's trying to show he's bigger than the program. And you ain't. He's not bigger than the program. I can't wait till his ass is gone. I can't. Everybody, oh, you're going to miss him, man. I'm not going to miss this bitch at all. Draymond trying to collect his TV paycheck. Oh, yeah. Draymond said, man, I got the A. And Shannon Sharp, too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, nah, man, I wasn't feeling that at all. And I was wondering why the whole weekend I didn't see like there was no references to LeBron James, or I didn't see him at, I'm like, where the fuck LeBron James at? And then here his old bald-headed ass, no hairline having ass come an hour, 2 hours before the game talking about he ain't playing. Talking about his ankle is sore and all this other shit. Bullshit. We know what your ass doing. You trying to stunt and show up the motherfucking league. Like I said, for what reason? I don't know. Like, why the fuck would LeBron James feel the need to show up the league and they didn't cater to your bitch ass in every motherfucking way? It might be badass. You hear me? Bad motherfucking ass, man. So yeah, man, but yeah, we gonna continue to talk about that. But the main thing, man, I wanted to holler about on this episode, man, is just the overall take, my take on everyone's overall take. You know what I'm saying? On where the NBA All-Star Weekend is at now and all that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like this. I feel like we've gotten to a point now to where it just feels like it's just cool to just complain about shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where that's pretty much where I'm at with it. It's like now it just seems like it's the thing to do to just complain about All-Star Weekend now. And that's where, you feel me? That's where I go to the total opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like this. I keep everything in perspective. Now, for me, I'm a little different. I'm an avid sports fan. I've been watching NBA All-Star Weekend my whole life, man. Since I've been, you know what I mean? Since I'm talking about since the early 90s, man. Since I was a kid, bro. Okay? I was at NBA All-Star Weekend 25 years ago when it was here. In the year 2000, the Vince Carter one. I was at that shit. Me and my homie Brandon. Mom's got us tickets and shit. You know what I'm saying? We went up there. My little brother, my little sister, my homie. So 25 years ago, I was at that one as well. I dibbled and dabbled a little bit this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Went up there. I was up there Wednesday night. That was like last Wednesday night. That was like the first night of any festivities. The real weekend don't start till Friday, but on Wednesday they were starting to kind of like roll some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And then I was in Frisco the whole weekend. So even though I wasn't necessarily, I wanted to take my son up there, you know what I mean? But, it would have been a cool experience for him, you know what I'm saying? But he's still a baby in a way, you know what I mean? Almost 3 years old. So he's not like a infant baby, you know what I mean? He's a toddler running around, but you know what I mean? And he would have enjoyed it if I would have took him, but I just feel like, kind of let him get another year or two to kind of grow into really being a kid, you know what I'm saying, before I start, you know what I mean, spending money like that. But me myself, I was out there, you know what I'm saying, and it was a zoo out there, man. You know what I mean? Everybody named Mama was out there. Traffic was crazy. They should have complained about it back in 2018 when LeBron started this BS new format. No, straight up. Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, my fault. That's exactly what they should have did. And man, so this is my thing. Like I said, I'm an avid sports fan. I love the NBA, you know what I mean? Love the NFL. MLB, as much as I once did growing up as a kid. And hockey, I've never I've always been in and out of hockey, but never really loved it like that. But I say that to say, I've been watching NBA All-Star Weekend for a long time now, bro. And to be honest with you, I never had a problem with All-Star Weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the problem what's going on, man, is that these leagues, the NFL had the same problem with the Pro Bowl. The NFL don't have ratings issues like the NBA is having right now, but with the Pro Bowl, you know what I'm saying? They had some issues with similar to what the NBA was having, players not going all out and half-assing it and all that. Even with that, I never really had a problem with it, but since we speaking about the NBA, I'm gonna speak on the NBA. I'm gonna keep it on the NBA, and I never thought there was anything wrong. But the reason why I said that is because what happens is I feel like these leagues, they try to people please too much, and MLB is also doing it, trying to bring shorten games and bring in younger fans and all this other shit. They're trying to people please too much, so much so to where it starts to actually affect the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, money and greed ruin sports entertainment in general. Period. Point blank. That ain't nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they try to people please too much, and I understand you gotta listen somewhat to what the people are saying. The people that are patronizing your product, I mean, you gotta hear them out. You know what I mean? But my thing is like I said with the NBA All-Star Week, there was nothing wrong with it to begin with. East, West, should have kept it East and West, and the whole thing was, the players don't compete in the games and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, I never had a problem with that. I never had a problem with the NBA All-Star game where you have these players in the first half just kind of not more, I guess you could say, like goofing around, but more so just having fun, throwing oops, and just entertaining the people. And then in the second half, in particular the fourth quarter, they get serious. Like, I always thought that was cool. Like, we got to understand, it is an exhibition game. You know what I mean? I know they want to talk about, the players back in the day, they played. Yeah, that's true. But still, there was still times where, they kind of let up a little bit too. But regardless of what, yeah, the players of this era, started to, not compete as hard in these all-star games until it was like the last quarter or whatnot. What's up, Papa J? What's going on? But I never had a problem with that. Like, it's just like, I understand what it is, man. All-Star Weekend is about the fans. It's about showing appreciation to the fans. It's cool for us to be able to see all of these star and superstar players from different teams all around the league come together for a weekend, for a game, and play together on one team. Like, that's always been dope. Like, my thing is, I love sports. I love the NBA. So I know I'm a little bit different in that I'm never not going to enjoy NBA All-Star Weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. And so, like I said, I feel like we've gotten to a point to where people just want to just complain just to complain. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'll say about this year, do I like, so it's a yin and a yang. It's a positive and a negative, right? Do I like the format that they changed it to? No, I didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But now, another thing is, all the NBA is like, NBA is trying to, it's really the players' fault, led by LeBron James. Okay? The NBA feels like they got to do something because of the players weren't going all out and competing, you know what I'm saying, to the highest level. And like I said, I didn't have a problem with that as a fan, you know what I'm saying? As long as they give us a dope fourth quarter, I was always good with it, you know what I'm saying? But the NBA is the reason why they did that is because they're trying to compact the game along with entertainment all in one. So they say, okay, the players don't want to play hard. Okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a little tournament out of this shit. And in between each game, we're going to have performances and different, entertainment and show appreciation for the Turner family and all that. You know what I mean? Shaq and Kenny and Ernie and Chuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's all they was trying to do. But no, that format, I did not like it. I hope that it doesn't continue. However, if we're being completely honest, it did make the players compete a little harder. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's a yin and yang. It's like, on one end, no, I don't like that format. I just like regular East and West, bro. You guys should have never changed it from that. You're tinkering with it so much now that it's ruining it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, even though I don't like the format of the little tournament style all-star game or whatever, they did compete a little harder. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see, you know what I mean, what happens. But my overall take on it is just that people just complain too much now, bro. We in an era now where all people want to do is just complain about every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then because so what the NBA, NFL, and these leagues, what they gotta understand, what they gotta learn is motherfuckers gonna complain anyway. So fuck listening to these motherfuckers. You gonna listen to these motherfuckers and they gonna fucking ruin your fucking game. They gonna ruin your product because you're gonna listen to them. You're gonna try to change it to what the fans want you to change it to, and the media and all that. And then once you change it, then they gonna say, "What the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, y'all gotta do what y'all feel is best for y'all league, man. And now I understand the big thing about it is the ratings. So it's I'm looking at it from a fan media perspective and the criticism that the NBA is getting from the fans and the media, but it probably, to be honest with you, more of what they tripping off of is just the overall ratings. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, they're just listening to too many outside opinions. You know what I'm saying? And when you start listening to all these motherfuckers on the outside, man, and you start tinkering with shit over and over and over again, every year we got something new. Fuck that. Just stick with something, man. Let's just go back to East versus West. The only other one that I would be kind of willing to accept, if they were to do it, is USA versus the world, because there are a lot of foreign players in the league now. However, that would be contingent on making sure that that the world team has enough bona fide all-stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just start throwing foreign players into the all-star game just to be able to have as many players as the USA team. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Giannis and we got Jokic and Embiid. Then you want to throw in the Canada motherfuckers like Shea Gildress, Alexander, and Andrew Wiggins and all that. So I know it can be done, but it's like you got to make sure that y'all got 12 bona fide foreign players. You know what I'm saying? That can be able to compete. Otherwise, just keep it. Just stick with East versus West, man. Just stick with East versus West. You know what I'm saying? But that's my overall take on All-Star Week. Now, with this particular weekend, like I said, watching Saturday night, watching Sunday's All-Star game, like, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Now, the slam dunk contest started off really iffy. It started off like, oh man, I already knew. I'm like, man, all they're gonna be talking about is how trash the once again, Mac McClung came in and saved the day. You know what I'm saying? And so like Mac McClung made up for it. He put on a performance. So it's like it's all good. It's even. All we want to see as fans is just entertainment and an entertaining performance, and we just want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Whether it's all the dunkers that do it or whether it's just one dunker, as long as we get that, we able to scratch that itch of seeing a feeling like we seen a good show, that's all that matters. And I feel like Mac McClung came in and did that. You know what I'm saying? Mac McClung, a G League player for the Orlando Magic, came in and won his third straight slam dunk competition championship. You know what I'm saying? He's carrying the slam dunk contest right now. You know what I'm saying? And all his dunks are like, all of his dunks are dope, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Mac. I overall, like I said, it started off kind of, suspect and iffy with these motherfuckers coming up in there, missing 5, 6, 7 dunks. I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck going on? But then Mac McClung came in and did his thing. That dunk over the car, that was legendary, because I know Blake Griffin did it before, but Blake Griffin like jumped over the hood of the car, and there's something to be said for that too. But Mac McClung jumped over the top of the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Backwards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Almost came down and on his head and shit. You feel me? But like, he could have hurt himself, but he didn't. 3-point competition. I thought that was entertaining as well. Shout out to old boy from Miami. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to him for winning the 3-point contest. Obviously, I was going for Buddy Hield, a Golden State Warrior. But he got off to a rough start in his second go round. You know what I'm saying? And he made up for it on the back end, but it was too little too late. And he came up 1 point shy of being a champion. So, but the intensity of it, or the not the urgency, but just the how it went. You know what I mean? What's the fucking word I'm looking for, man? Tyler Hero. Shout out to Tyler Hero. You know what I'm saying? Buddy Love is the better shooter, but you know what I mean? He missed too many shots on those first 2 racks. Like, he went 0 for 5 on that first rack of his second round. You know what I mean? But the build-up of him kind of like coming back towards the end is all that we look for. You know what I'm saying, as fans. You know what I'm saying? We just want to see it end dramatically, and it did. You know what I'm saying? So that was a success. The skills challenge, I didn't watch it because I wasn't at home. When I got home, the 3-point contest was just starting. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get a chance to see the skills challenge, but skills challenge is also always interesting, you know what I mean, and just dope and dynamic, you know what I'm saying? So All-Star Saturday night was dope. All-Star Friday night, when they have this celebrity game and when they got the Rising Stars, those games are always dope too. Just to, you know what I mean, just to watch. It's like, and especially with the All-Star game being out here, we hosting it this year in the Bay. Like, it was just dope, bro. There should be a whole bunch of complaints, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, no, I don't like that format that they have for the All-Star game because I feel like it's a little bit too gimmicky. You know what I'm saying? Even though I understand what they was trying to do, but I would rather see it go back to East versus West. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I would rather see it go back to East versus West. So overall, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? What else, man? Steph Curry winning the All-Star Game MVP. Well deserved. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they could have gave it to somebody else, possibly, Jason Tatum or whoever else. But I feel like, nah, they needed to get that to Steph because y'all need to make up for some accolades that y'all held from him earlier in his career, okay? Like, Steph Curry's first year as an All-Star, I believe, was 2014, if I'm not mistaken. But whatever year was Steph Curry's first year as an All-Star, he should have been an All-Star the year before. I remember it, you know what I'm saying? And he was snubbed, okay? Until he just took the league over, you know what I mean? And then they had no choice. And then the finals MVP in 15, that was his. Shout out to Andre Iguodala. He did his thing, played well on LeBron James, and helped us win the championship. Steph Curry was the best player. So the fact that they gave Steph Curry the All-Star Game MVP and it possibly could have went to somebody else too, it's not that he didn't deserve it. It's just that it was maybe a few candidates, you know what I'm saying? Because like when he won his first All-Star MVP in 2022, there was no doubt, you know what I mean? He scored 50 fucking points and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I think he broke the record for most threes in an All-Star game and shit. So yeah, he was All-Star MVP. But this one, I wouldn't have been mad if they would have gave it to somebody else, but I'm happy that they gave it to Steph because y'all owe him some accolades because y'all kept some shit from him earlier in his career. So yeah, y'all need to make up for that. Now, I was just getting ready to go to that, Cheyenne. Draymond Green, my boy. Shout out to Draymond Green. I love Draymond Green. Helped us win 4 championships. Ain't no championships without him. The only thing I don't like about Draymond Green is his love affair with LeBron James. Other than that, Draymond is my guy. Everybody see Draymond Green guaranteed an NBA championship. Now, I see some people on the internet playing semantics because he didn't actually say this year. You know what I'm saying? He said that they are going to win the championship, but he didn't say they're going to win the championship this year. You know what I'm saying? So I see some people like, he said it, but he didn't say this year. Maybe he talking about next year. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's talking about this year. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely talking about this year. The Jimmy Butler move right before the All-Star break was dope. And the one game that they lost, I was actually watching that at Chase Center at Thrive City on Wednesday night. I was up there. That was like the first night that they had some festivities going on. They were setting up the TNT broadcast, little stage and all that. But they had the game playing on the big screen right there at Thrive City. So I just sat up there and watched it while I was up there. And that's the game where they lost to Dallas. And they could have won that game. You know what I'm saying? Great play by Kyrie Irving at the end of the game to draw a foul on Jimmy Butler. But if not for that, they're potentially 4-0 headed into the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? So they feeling real confident right now. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know me as a Warrior fan. I've said many times, you know what I'm saying, this year that, I don't see us winning more championships. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm not gonna not root for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna not. I'm just thinking, just realistically. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if they feel like they got action, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get behind them. You know what I'm saying? If I had to put my money on it, would I say that they're gonna win a championship this year? No, I would say no. They're not gonna win a championship this year. But I tell you what, let them the first 10 games coming up out of the break. If they end up going 7-3, 8-2, 9-1 or something, hey, they might have a little action. I'm just saying. I'm not rooting against it. I'm just trying to think logically. I got Warriors getting that 7th seed. Yep. Hopefully they can get to the 6th seed. That'd be dope if they could just avoid the play-in all the way. But if not, getting to the 7th seed would be dope too, just because they give themselves 2 chances. You know what I'm saying? At advancing and getting into the playoffs. Kuminga is the X factor to how deep they can go. Yep. Nah, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till he come back. I like the fact that they're not rushing him back. You know what I'm saying? They let him get fully healthy. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. And but yeah, so Draymond went ahead and guaranteed a championship this year. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear it. I'm like, okay, prove me wrong. I would be happily wrong. If the Warriors was to win a championship, obviously I would be extremely happy. I will feel bad. I would feel bad though for Klay Thompson, because I just feel like Klay should I just feel like he should just be here. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it just don't feel right. It still don't look right, don't feel right. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, this man is not with the Golden State Warriors. But that's the only part of me that would be bummed out, you know what I'm saying, is if we win the championship and Klay's not a part of it. But, you know, I would still be hella happy. So that's just on a personal level. You feel me? But yeah. But nah, man. Draymond gonna Draymond. And Draymond gonna be Draymond, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Draymond gonna let it be known. Because if history serves me correct, the last time Steph Curry won an All-Star Game MVP, the Warriors went on to win a championship. Okay. That same year, the last time Draymond Green guaranteed a championship, they went on ahead and won that motherfucker. So both of those two things happened in 22. Draymond Green in the post game of a victory guaranteed a championship, and it came true. And Steph Curry won an All-Star Game MVP, and they ended up winning the championship. So who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say, even though I wouldn't put my money on it, I mean, these are players that know how to do this and get this done. So you know, that's the thing about that. But what the fuck? Another plane crash, bro? What the fuck is going on with these planes, bro? Like, what's up with all these planes falling out the sky, bro? Like, this shit is getting kind of eerie, man. I guess another plane crash. Delta jet crashes at Toronto Pearson. A Delta Airlines jet crash landed at Toronto Pearson Airport today, flipping onto its belly. 8 people are injured, but no fatalities have been reported. This adds to a recent string of aviation incidents raising safety concerns. Emergency crews responded swiftly, and an investigation is underway. Man, what the fuck going on out here, man? Draymond Green, Draymond already know they're gonna hate him anyways for saying that, so he's still gonna play that villain role. Off top, that's why I love him. That's why I love him. They gonna hate him regardless. So he like, hey, so I might as well just come out and say this. You know what I'm saying? We finna win a chip this year, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Whoever don't like it, hey, welcome. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? If we don't, so fucking what? I got 4 already, so it don't fucking matter. So you 1,000% right about that. You feel me? But yeah, I love that he said that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and even though I didn't have a problem with All-Star Weekend, I do kind of agree with what he said. I do kind of agree with what he said about the Rising Stars players being able to essentially play on Sunday and play in an All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with that. Hold on, my fault. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Yeah, but yeah, Draymond, I'm not even mad at Draymond, man. I'm saying what he said. We can park right here. Either you can park right here, or you can park in this handicap too. Ain't nobody, huh? Huh?
No, I'll just park right there.
Either right there or in one of the, but yeah. Okay, I'll get it. Let me get it. Hold on. Where's the car seat at? Okay. Here, open the door so I can get it. Alright. Oh. Yeah, my bad. I just had to get my son's car seat out the car real quick. But yeah, man. Yeah, for me, All-Star Weekend, I ain't got a whole bunch of complaints, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do not got a whole bunch of complaints. You know what I'm saying? Because I do not got a whole bunch of complaints because it's entertainment for us, the fans. And I see where the narrative is going now. You feel me? Like I said, the narrative is just going to, oh, let's just complain about this. Let's just talk shit about it. You know what I'm saying? And let's just continue to just crap on the fucking All-Star weekend just because it's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming at it from a different perspective just because I ain't no fucking complainer. But for two, man, it's something for the fun. It's something fun. Like, for example, I was listening to the radio today, 95.7 The Game, right? A caller called in. He was basically saying how, you know, how he been watching it, you know what I mean, all his life as well. He was like, it may not be, you know, what it once was per se. He said he got a 17-year-old daughter, and his daughter and her friends, you know what I'm saying, was able to get tickets somehow and get up in there. He was like, she said she had to ball. She had a ball. She had the time of her life type shit. You know what I'm saying? So to some people, it may not be their thing like that, but to others, you know what I'm saying? It's still an enjoyment. You feel me? And it is for the kids. Like, the kids gonna enjoy it regardless, because the kids ain't looking at it from a political standpoint like that. You know what I'm saying? Here, I thought we gotta go up in there because I gotta go back to my car.
Go where?
So yeah, it's
Hold on, Bishop.
it's 4:30. So once you go to the fourth floor, it's right on. It's like the first one.
I got my phone. Stay left.
Oh, and you go in right here. Oh, huh?
What?
4:30. It's 4:30. You gotta go in right. You can go in right here, but you gotta have to go up the stairs though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, kids ain't into all the politics and they need the ratings and all that. Man, kids don't care nothing about none of that. So the NBA gonna always still have the kids as long as the parents don't ruin it for them. You know what I'm saying? By talking about all this, then kids is always still gonna fuck with it because it's something fun. You feel me? When you seeing players that you only see on TV most of the time. So you know, that's they gonna always have that. They gonna always be able to lean on that. You know what I mean? So that's all they gotta do is just. That's what. If I was the NBA, that's what I would do. I would focus on the kids right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids, you got their minds right now, and them could be that's your future, your future customers right there. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think they do a good job at that. But shout out to Draymond for getting up there and saying something. Cause he Draymond know how to do it. You feel me? But what else though, man? What else was going on for All-Star Weekend, man? For the most part, you know what I'm saying? I was hollering at my nigga King Saito, you know what I'm saying, today. and he brought up something, a good point, which is that for the most part, you know what I mean, we ain't hear about no, we ain't hear about no violence this weekend, you know what I'm saying? We ain't hear about no, nothing like that, no incidences, you know what I mean? So that's also a good thing that for the most part, it's always one or two little bullshits that happen that motherfuckers don't know about, but, you know what I'm saying? It may have been one or two motherfuckers got bit, but other than that, wasn't no major issues or situations. Everybody left the way they came. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. But that's what I was gonna say. Draymond, you feel me? He totally just took a shit and piss all over NBA All-Star Weekend. But I do agree with him when he was talking about the rising stars and like how, I think Draymond is he's a 4 or 5 time All-Star, and he's like, man, I had to work hella hard. I had to work hella motherfucking hard to I had to work hella hard to earn them all-star appearances. You feel me? And so for them to just be able to, and he wasn't getting on the rising star, he's more getting on the decision for whoever made that decision to, you know what I mean, on the format or whatever. So, he might be mad at his own damn teammate, but I'm sure, he probably didn't come up with all that, but they said that he had an input on it. But the thing is, I agree with him on that point, because it's like, if you going to you should have to earn your way to play on that day in that game. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what they was trying to do. You know what I mean? But that do kind of make sense. Like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Obviously they're not getting the recognition of being like an all-star player. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't make the all-star team. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, day night for the rising stars, your night is Friday night. That's your night. That's the night where the freshmen and sophomores of the league get to where they get to display themselves. You feel me? So the fact that they got a chance to do it Friday and Sunday, I kind of agree with Draymond on that. But everything else, he took a big defecation, you understand me, on All-Star Weekend. So other than that, man, my whole point is just to say that for me, I enjoyed it, and I see what's going on. I recognize that that it's just, most people is followers. So, you know what I mean? If it becomes popular to do something, then people start to do it. So it's popular to complain about the NBA All-Star Weekend and how shitty it is, and the players ain't this, and so that's what most motherfuckers just want to do. You know what I'm saying? And now they want to know they the entertainment value is too much of a show now. It's too little basketball, and you know what I'm saying, more of a show. I kind of get it to a certain extent, but it just is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? They know they trying to appeal to the younger crowd. So y'all just gonna have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. But I did see Jason Whitlock say today, like, man, I'm, you know, after watching the All-Star game and all the performances and all that, all the rap performances, man, he said, what did he say? I know Jason Whitlock get a bad rap as being an Uncle Tom and a coon, and I already know about all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just the type of person that, you feel me? I'm just the type of person that, like that show that Jason Whitlock got on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He said a lot of stuff that I disagree with. You know what I'm saying? But he said some stuff that I agree with too. So I ended up seeing something that he had to say today. He was like, man, I'm so over hip hop. He's like, does no one sing anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, he's like saying, like, where the singers at? It's like at all these sport events now. That's all they. It's just all rap. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper myself. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel that. You know what I'm saying? I do get the sentiment every once in a while, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Give us a little Usher, yeah, Chris Brown or something. You know what I'm talking about? Even somebody even a little less hip hop-ish than that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't got no issue with it at all. But what I was gonna say? Oh man, Kevin Hart. You feel me? Something I wanted to speak on in regards to Kevin Hart. Now I see a lot of people hating on Kevin Hart when it comes to being tired of seeing him like at every single NBA All-Star weekend. After it's like, it seems like that's their go-to comedian, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Once again, for me, I never even looked at it like that. I ain't got a problem with it. It's just like, it just is what it is. I just don't be tripping off shit like that. You know what I'm saying? However, it's like he did say something that's kind of like, you know, he did say something that was kind of that where I was like, dude, what are you doing? When he said to Shaq, why you dressed like a porn director? And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? You like, do you understand like what? Like, I understand like this is All-Star weekend and y'all do what y'all do at these after parties and all that, but this is TNT, bro. Like, this is like, it's kids watching this. Like, why is there any references to porn? You know what I'm saying? So a kid can just look at their mom or dad and like mom, dad, what did he say? What's porn? You know what I'm saying? And then a parent got to try to explain that and wiggle out of that one. So, like I said, I ain't got no issue with Kevin Hart. I just think like sometimes these motherfuckers get a little bit too comfortable. Like, you can't tell me that TNT and Turner didn't have a moment right there. Like, bro, like, what is this guy doing? Like, what is he saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just getting too old or mature or what, I don't know. But I'm like, bro, this is NBA All-Star weekend. This is like, this is a total family type of show. You know what I'm saying? Like this is totally family, kids, babies, grandmas, grandpas, aunties, uncles, cousins, moms, and dads. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So yeah, it shouldn't be no references to porn, bro. Like I thought that was real distasteful right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the only one, because I heard a few other people say it today too. You know what I'm saying? But that was just weird. You know what I'm saying? I understand he's just, he's a comedian. He was joking, you know what I mean? It was just a joke, and he's just trying to be funny. But like that was inappropriate for that setting right there. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because it's mad kids in the building and there's mad kids watching on TV. You know what I'm saying? I was watching with my son. So, you feel me? Yeah. And as soon as he said that, I was like, huh? What? What are you? What you doing, big dog? You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I thought was weird than a motherfucker. You feel me? But so you had that. They honored Chuck, Ernie, Jack. You know what I mean, for the TNT show. I know a lot of times. A lot of the current players. Not a lot. Some of the current players. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, they kind of go back and forth with them, because you know what I mean. They be up there talking a lot of shit and laughing and joking and making fun of motherfuckers, but also demanding that certain players that's getting, you know what I mean, getting the recognition for being certain type of players, they demanding that they, you know what I mean, hold up their end of the bargain and really do that and be that, you know what I'm saying? Night in and night out type shit, you know what I mean? But all in all, we all got to admit that Inside the NBA is it's one of the dopest NBA shows of all time. Dumbass funny. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always, you know what I mean? It's always jokes and laughs and good times up there. You know what I'm saying? Shaq and the Fool. You know what I'm saying? Shaq and the Fool and all that. You know what I mean? All that, man. That shit was funny. So shout out to the NBA for honoring them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they're still going to continue to be Inside the NBA. It's not going to be called Inside the NBA no more, though, because they're changing TV stations now. They're going to be on ESPN now. So, TNT owns the right to that name, Inside the NBA. So, but the four of them are still going to be together. It's just going to be on ESPN now, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be called something else. You feel me? So that's the reason why they saluted the Inside the NBA show and crew, because this is their last year on TNT. You know what I'm saying? So they're you know what I'm saying? They're they you know what I'm saying, they wanted to just go on and salute them, you know what I mean, on their way out. So they going into their last, you feel me, the last, part of the season, these last 25, 30 games or so, and then the playoffs. You feel me? And so yeah, but they're gonna be going to ESPN. But so that was dope. Jello. My boy Jello did his thing, you know what I'm saying? I might swerve on them niggas. Whoa. You feel me? He came out and did his thug, this little bit jig. You know what I'm talking about? And represented. You know what I'm saying? Real dope like. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope to see him out there. You feel me, performing. And then Jello got some more shit coming too, though. You know what I'm saying? That one song at the end of the video that can you please shake that ass for me? Man, that shit, just that little snippet sound good right there. You feel me? And then he got Wayne on a remix of the Tweaker. Wayne went off on that. You feel me? So yeah, Jello doing his thing right now. So that was dope to see that. And then like I said, but yeah, LeBron James. LeBron James, that wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't cool at all. The fact that he, felt the need to, I don't know, man. I don't know what this dude deal is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I actually do know what his deal is. You know what I'm saying? He think he bigger than the program. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So he think he's bigger than the program. He called himself shunning the league. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for what? Like the NBA, bro, everybody has given you everything you wanted, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got no right to shun nobody, bro. They done made all the rules catered to you, all the soft shit, all the low management. They bringing your family members in. You know what I'm saying? You able to run teams and bounce around the league like a prostitute and go wherever you want to go and have all the good players on your team and stack teams. And it's like, bro, what fucking more do you want, bro? You know what I'm saying? See, LeBron James, he's not going to know how to go into the he ain't gonna know how to ride off to the sunset once his career is over. I'm saying right now he gonna have a hard time with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the reason why he won't retire now. Now I'm one that I'm not I'm all for professional athletes getting as much out of their career as possible, playing as long as you can. You know what I'm saying? Because play as long as you want to play. But at the same time, I'm just saying that, there's nothing else, for LeBron James to play for, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't winning no more championships. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing else to play for, especially now. Now you said you wanted to play with your son. Now you didn't play with your son for a year. So now it's just like, now it's hard for you to walk away from the spotlight. But like I said, that's what he want to do. Go on, do your thing. But to not let nobody know until the very last moment that you wasn't gonna play this All-Star game because you trying to send whatever fucking message that you trying to send. You know what I'm saying? When you could have easily said something beforehand so that spot could have been filled by somebody else who would have been able to get another all-star nod on their career achievements and accolades and all that. Yeah, that was just like they said, this is the part where this is one of the ones where I am going to agree with the crowd, okay? And what everybody else is saying. That was selfish, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He's a selfish motherfucker, okay? He's a low-down, dirty, slimy, sleazy son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that just is what that is. You feel me? So, yeah. But that basically it on that, man. I just wanted to give my take on an All-Star weekend. What a dope weekend it was. I was in the midst of the bullshit somewhat on a few nights, you know what I'm saying? So that was dope. You know what they means. And until the next one. Now we got the Super Bowl out here next year. You feel me? The Super Bowl 60 is here in the Bay, Levi Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Let's get it. You feel me? So that's also gonna be something to that's gonna be something to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see how that go. But yeah, man, y'all tap in with me, man. Trying to see if that's it. Did I have anything else that I wanted to speak about pertaining to All-Star Weekend? And I don't believe so. I think I covered everything, man. Friday night, Rising Stars, Celebrity Game. Saturday night, All-Star Saturday night, dunk contest, 3-point contest, skills challenge. I touched on a little bit of all of that. Maybe not majorly, but, you know, a little something. Sunday, the game, you know what I'm saying? Touched on the format and all of that. But, yeah. That's basically it. It was a dope weekend. I also like how they had the Saturday morning practice. I like how they had that at the old Oracle Arena, where the Warriors actually, became champions. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope that they was able to involve Oracle Arena, you know what I'm saying, in All-Star Weekend to some standpoint, in some way. So that was dope. But yeah, Snax on Sports, man. And I'm another one, you feel me? And they finna kick off the second half of the NBA season, I believe like Thursday or Friday. So you feel me, going forward, we finna be all NBA, you know what I'm saying? Baseball is coming back, but I don't talk too much about baseball just because it's boring as fuck. But not only that, I always just had an issue with baseball and the fact that they won't allow Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. Like, that's just, like, I got an issue with that. So I'm mad at them for that. And then, NFL, the offseason, it's quiet right now just because the Super Bowl was last week. You know what I mean? So we still, reeling off that. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to pick up here with the draft and all that. And then once free and free agency and all that. So once all that kick off, we'll be right back to it. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy supposed to get a payday this summer, so we'll see how that go. You feel me? But yeah, Snax on Sports, man. I'm gone. I'll be back with another one. Yes, sir.